Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Reshmi Mukherjee. In my channel, you get ICSE, ISC, English Literature and English Language topics. Now, as you know, if you have followed the day one of this series, we have already completed all summer in a day summary. So, if you want to visit it, to check it, okay, just type all summer in a day by Reshmi Mukherjee. I will also attach the link in the description box. You can find it in there or in the I button above. Okay, so check that. If you think that you have forgotten it, then come back to this question answer series, because then you will be able to solve the answers from this question. Okay, so what is the primary setting of the story? This is the first question. What will be the answer of this one? Very easy question. What is the primary setting? What can we say about it? Is it Earth? Is it Mars? Is it Venus? Or is it Moon? Primary setting is, of course, Venus, because as I told you in the last class also, this is a sci-fi science fiction where we talk about Venus, a planet where the people have started living. Now, this is very strange why they have started living on planet Venus, because you see, planet, what they say, what Ray Bradbury says, that it is constantly raining. In reality, there is no probability of rain in Venus, right? So, possibly because it was written way back, or it is just a sci-fi, it is just an imagination compiled with scientific materials, this has come out, okay? But this is a sci-fi. And yes, of course, before I forget, website, you can check the website. There are a lot of questions. You can visit that. That will help you out, even from Merchant of Venice. And because this year, you see, because this is the last year of your exam, not for you, the book will end this year. So you will have slightly, complicated format of questions. So be careful with it. Visit the website. I will try to post as many possible. And if you want to discuss your question paper, the pre-final paper, even last year I have discussed. I haven't discussed many papers. I'm waiting because that will help you prior to the exam. That would be a fresh practice. So I have saved those papers for after pre-final practice. If you want to share your pre-final papers, do share it with me. If you haven't found the answers of particular questions, share that with me. We can discuss it in the class. Because for the students in my batch, they can directly discuss it with me. It is not possible for you all. So this is a scope that I am trying to allow you. If it is, if you have tuition teachers, you can of course inquire them on these. But there are students who do not have. Not everybody has tuition teachers. Not just financially incapable. It is kind of, there are so many tuition teachers that we can't cope with so many. So, possibly you have skipped English. So, in that case, you can share it with me. I will tell you the answers because it is your board exam, which is very, very important. Now, you can share it, share the PDF. Of course, make it into a PDF, okay? slothskill.contact@gmail.com, and please try to click the pictures properly, okay? Turn on the flash and click the picture so that I can see clearly whatever is written in your paper. Okay, because I don't have that much time to type the paper. Now, the other students will also not be able to understand when I paste the paper on the screen. How long has it been raining on Venus when the story begins? Is it 2 years? Is it 5 years? It is 7 years? Of course, 7 years. Incessant rain for how many years? 7 years. When does the sun come out? 7 years again. Every 7 years. Okay. Next question. What is a central conflict in the story? Conflict means kind of tussle. Man versus nature, man versus society, man versus self, man versus technology. So you see, you have to strike out whichever you think that it is not the right option. See, man versus technology is not the right one. Man versus self, you are fighting with yourself. See, we will discuss this part. We'll come to this. Man versus society, no, there is no struggle related to society. And this one, so A and C, these are the main debated content. See, man versus self also we can say, because we see the children who, initially thinks that it is right to bully Margaret, and then they realize why they should not bully Margaret. So that is man versus self. But man versus nature is also true, that when, man cannot exist over here on the surface because nature is so very cruel. See, we take it for granted, the sun, the proper rain, whenever it is very hot, there is a splash of rain. Okay, we have rivers, but we don't care about anything. So it is kind of, from the environmentalist point of view, this story is important. Because the author is trying to show that when you have these in perfect amount, you don't pay heed to this. You don't try to protect it, save it for future. But once you do not have it, we can understand the pain, right? The people in Venice suffered. So man versus nature, man versus self, both are correct and both will be accepted if this question come in your exam. Okay. Better option, of course, I will say man versus nature is the best option. But if somebody says man versus self, that is also not poignant, not written in complete detail, but that is also present in the story. Central conflict is said, na? Central conflict. So it would be man versus nature. The main thing is this. Tertiary, secondary, man versus self is also present. But then over here, because it is mentioned that it is the central conflict, we will take it as option number 1 only, right? Next question. What does Margaret remember that sets her apart from the other children? What is it that makes her different? The sound of rain, that is known to all. The color of the sky, known to all. The warmth of the sun, the taste of fresh air. The warmth of the sun. Okay, that is the most important. Next one. What is the reaction of the children when the sun finally comes out? They are excited and joyful. They are indifferent and continue playing indoors. No, they are not at all indifferent. This is incorrect. They are scared. They are not scared. They're very excited. They don't notice. They of course notice. They were, ready to get out and enjoy the sun. So, they are excited and joyful. Next question. What do the children do to Margaret when the sun comes out? They invite her to play with them. They invite her? No. They used to bully her before, right? Before the sun episode. So, invite her is incorrect. They apologize for their earlier behavior. When the sun comes out, see what is the question as to when the sun comes out. So, after the sun, disappears, then they apologize. Not when the sun comes out. So, apologize is wrong. They lock her in the closet. They celebrate with her. They did not celebrate with her. They celebrated without her. So, which option is correct? Of course, option number C, they lock her in the closet. Okay. Next question. Why do the children feel guilty at the end of the story? They realize they were mean to Margaret. Possible. They miss the sunlight. Feel guilty is written. Now, why did they feel sad? Then this could have been the option. They miss the sunlight. No. They fear punishment from the teacher. No. Sorry. Conscience is something that comes from within. You are not afraid of the teacher. You are not afraid of anybody. That's next. The next question. Secondary question. The thing that is bothering you from within, that is your conscience. So, you are not afraid of external punishment. They are disappointed with the rain. No. So, the only correct option, as I have told you, it is option number A. That they realized they were mean to Margaret. They have deprived her from seeing the sun after 7 long years. Because they have also realized the pain, right? That when the sun was there, when the sun was not there, what thing made Margaret so sad, right? Next question. How does the author create a sense of suspense in the story? Suspense, how is it created? Through intense dialogue? No such dialogue is there. Do you think any conversations I'm saying? Through flashbacks? Okay, let's see. Intense dialogue is also there initially. Now, when, now, how, what time? Those are dialogues. So that is there. Through flashbacks? A little portions of flashbacks are also there that Margaret stayed and all that. Through vivid descriptions of rain? No. Suspense is not created by rain. Through the anticipation of the sun's appearance. When will it come? When will it come? So, the best option over here is the last one. Through the anticipation of sun's appearance. See, this one also could have been correct through intense dialogue. But it is not mentioned about what? About the sun. This is incomplete. So, best option is option number D. Okay, this dialogue was all about the sun only. That when will it come? How long will it take? How long will it stay? Why is it not coming? Where is the teacher? Why is she not present over here to open the door? We will be late, right? It is all related to the sun's appearance. So that is what is important. Option number D. Okay. So we have come to the end of today's class. We will keep the video short so that you can prepare fast and see how much ready you are. So next class again we will have 8-10 minutes video where we will discuss the MCQs. And then we will move into the subjective questions. 2 subjective question video you will get. So by the time you finish all the 5 videos, you will be exam ready, at least for all summer in a day. Thank you so much. If you have liked the session, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And stay tuned for the next video.